D, Dallas, Texas, and the house the Pony Express built. Dickerson and James and SMU hoping to restore the glory and get things started in this one. Today, a couple of teams getting set to square off in an ACC battle. As we'll see, the Stanford Cardinal taking on the SMU Mustangs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Stanford about to tee it up to get this one going. On the run from inside his own 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. So SMU's offense will take the field first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
The Mustangs, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Looking downfield, it's Jennings. Throwing right. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. They're dealing with a second and long. Leaves it with the running back. A pickup of 8 now to convert this 3rd and 2.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. And then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
Will not get there. A 4th down stop. The Cardinal offense will get its first chance now. And, David, they've got a tight end who might not be a superstar, but he always seems to be in the right place, always ready to be a safety valve for this quarterback.
No, and this guy dictates to the defense. It's so nice to be able to move him around. He's the chess piece. He's the playmaker on offense that can do a lot of things. And if they're going to be successful, the big tight end's going to be the reason why.
And he's a very reliable target, too. We've seen him make some really tough catches in some big moments for this offense. He's going to have to do that in this game today. The defense is keying on him. They know that's where the quarterback's eyes are going to be going early.
Turning it on. Oh, what a cut. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Got the 1st down and more. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Stanford!
Speed kills this offense. They've got multiple guys that can burn you. You can see it doesn't take them long to light up the scoreboard.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And he put an exclamation point on that drive with a 29-yard touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Looking to pass, it's Jennings. Tight end finds a soft spot. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. They had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Wants to throw on first down. He'll take a deep shot here. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
I love when people start to understand what we're doing defensively. If they're going to pass the football and that's where they're going to live, well, I'm going to live in dime. I'm going to bring more defensive backs on the field so I can cover more of these speed guys that they have out there. Great job by the defensive back, breaking on the football, making the INT, making the DC look very smart.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. To the air on second down. Under fire. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Man, that's a great example of KYP. Know your personnel. A QB that doesn't run great, trying to get outside the pocket. Nice job by the defense, applying pressure and running him down and getting the huge loss.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but he, I think, just invoked the fear of God into this defense, because this 3-and-out has been sensational, dominant. This is the way they've got to play moving forward.
And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Got it in the middle, it's Brinson. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Last season, Kevin Jennings took over as the SMU quarterback, and they went 11-1 before stumbling in the ACC championship game and in the college football playoff. What does he need to focus on in terms of improvement?
Just avoiding the turnovers, Reese. If Kevin Jennings does that, then this offense is virtually unstoppable because of his ability to extend plays and create, his accuracy throwing vertically down the field. SMU has everything they need. Rhett Lashley is going to have a lot of fun calling plays. If this guy takes that next step, watch out. This is a team vying for the college football playoff.
He breaks a tackle.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for you.
Back to throw, it's Jennings. Right on the money. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down, they've got it at the 40. And the Mustangs have this offense rolling. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Mustangs really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Catch in the middle, it's Brinson. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground with the back. Got enough space, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Mustangs!
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point splits the uprights. A 69-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. The give on the inside. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Finds his big tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Stanford at the line, needing to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Off play action. Grab behind the line. It's Ford. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Stanford comes to the line, and that 1st down marker is a long way away. Brown will throw it. He hurls one deep down the left side. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Bringing it back. Finally brought down. But what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it and you can hear it, and sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time he used the lob wedge. The defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense early.
So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the 1st quarter stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the 2nd. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Got it behind the line. It's Knight. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. And the Mustangs come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Here comes the heat. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. And here comes the punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. Brown wants to pass. Pulls it in. It's Ford. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Got his man. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. The Cardinal come to the line facing 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. No fair catches here, looking for room. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Singleton. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. The Mustangs come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, running back gets to give. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. And the Mustangs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Gives it on the option. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. Really want to try to pick up at least half of the yardage needed on 1st and 10. To the air, it's Jennings. He lets it fly. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. The give to the back. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard.
Well, the defense is able to finally stop this guy, but he has been on fire. We're only in the 2nd quarter, and he has been absolutely lighting it up in this one. Nice job that time, defense, but you know this guy's going to get a lot more carries.
Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. 3rd and long in field goal range, you're expecting it to be zone. Instead, they lock them up man-to-man, everybody on an island, everybody won. They get the incompletion, now setting up 4th.
And he had just enough to will that one home. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Pulled and finds his man on the left. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Here's the heat. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. Brown will throw it. Grabbed in the middle. It's Hall. They make the tackle at the 36. Let's see if they bring out the punt team. Stanford lines up to punt it away. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the 1st half. Looking for a gap. It's Harden. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Caught behind the line. It's Hudson. And he's brought down after a nice gain. 1st down and 10. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Got enough for the 1st. And what moves this guy has. The jukes, the wiggles, the squirts just went right past him and picked up the first down. The Mustangs have it with a 1st and 10. Give to the running back. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. And the Mustangs can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking downfield very late in the half. Snagged in the middle. It's Singleton. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. They double their lead up to 6 here in the 3rd quarter. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say, this has been a fun watch so far in Dallas. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Gerald J. Ford Stadium.
The Mustangs will kick it away first, and we'll start the 2nd half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments. They've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the 2nd half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the 2nd half.
You know, and I think if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
Brown wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. New set of downs after the completion. They'll try it over the left side. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Here's the pressure. Just a short pass to the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? The Cardinal come to the line with lots of work to do on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got him. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. This Stanford offense is humming, set up with another 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. Back to pass. Fires to the big fella. He's out of bounds, and they'll say he got it to the 45.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the 3rd down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
Finds his big tight end. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Brown will throw it. He's got his man, makes the grab. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2. Stanford at the line, needing to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Grabbed behind the line, it's Ford. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. This is not a straight-on kick, a 42-yarder from the right hash. He splits the uprights. The lead is down to a field goal.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Here's the handoff. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. And the Mustangs come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down. The Mustangs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Jennings. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the right. Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10. Quick completion on the out route. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
And the Mustangs pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Caught over the middle, it's Knight. He's brought down quickly, minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got a ways to go on 3rd down from the 24 as this defense tries to force him into a field goal try. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
All the way down to the 15-yard line, it's 1st down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Out of the gun to give to the back. Jukes his way for more. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. The Mustangs have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll run it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, SMU. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job, you got points, now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Brown wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Williams. They make the stop, but barely, and they might need to regroup as we have come to the end of the third quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Looking to fire. He lofts one down the sidelines. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field.
Hold on.
And oh, that one hurts to have the flag come out and take a touchdown off the board after that play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. A little screen to the running back. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Stanford to the line on third and long. Wants to throw again. Gets it out quickly. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. This Stanford offense moving quickly down the field. Wants to go up top on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Backed up now, here's second and long. Brown will throw it. Oh, he makes the catch. There he goes. How about picking up tough yards like that as he gets to the 22?
And that's why it's so important to get it to your guys quickly. That's just a simple hitch route. But because the quarterback didn't hesitate, he put it on him right away.
Unleashes one deep. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And he curls that thing just inside the left upright. They pulled a little closer, now down 20-13.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
So now it's second and long. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1. They come to the line facing third and long from the 25. Motion from the back. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Catch in the middle, it's Brenson. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The offense stays on the field. They just have inches to go on fourth down. Trying to keep the drive alive. Sweet cut there. Oh, he's got some space. What a good job to be able to pick up that kind of yardage when you're trying to finish off the game.
And that's the challenge for this defense, man. It starts to get later in the ball game. That clock is not your friend. You're losing the football game. They got to meet the physical challenge of this run game.
Pocket breaking down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking left. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
I'm not trying to catch the ball as a defensive back all the time. I'm just making sure you don't catch it. Great job getting the deflection, fight through the hands, make sure he can't put his hands together to try to catch that football.
Scanning the field, it's Jennings. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. And the Mustangs decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And nobody able to handle that punt, and they'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
Caught in the backfield, it's Doyle. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The Cardinal come to the line with lots of work to do on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. And incomplete on the deep ball.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They
hauls it in, the first down and more. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. Stanford gets set to snap it on first down. Looking to throw again. Plucks it out of the air. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. And here comes the offense on second down. Wants to go up top. Fires to the tight end. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious.
How about that? Just really nice catch by the big tight end. Throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
Brown wants to pass. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Ford. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Cardinal can be aggressive here on second and short. Back to pass. Gets it to him on the screen. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. To the air on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Takes the handoff. It's Irvin. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Down a possession here in the fourth, and they'll need to convert on this fourth down.
Plays like that are the type of plays that win you games. Bottom line.
He'll take a shot. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
And this offense does not come up big. Man, you needed that first down. And listen, the communication with this offense and the execution has left a little bit to be desired, and especially in a big moment right here when you had to have a score and you had to have the fourth down conversion.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. The Mustangs inside the final minute trying to protect the lead and the ball. Off the play fake. That pass is incomplete.
All right, that's a good result for the defense. We knew coming into this year they wanted to really improve their pass defense and their secondary and coverage. Nice job there.
Looking to throw, it's Jennings. got him downfield. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line.
Yeah, and this is great offense. You want to finish it. You want to finish the drill with your offense on the field and that clock ticking. Nice job converting on third down and basically salting this game away.
The quarterback takes a knee. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end, you need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
And you can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up, and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand in order to get the W.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.